Most people starting an online business really struggle just with getting everything done. Often you're still working a 9-to-5 job or you're caring for children all day, so your time is really limited. It's honestly one of the most common struggles that we hear from beginning affiliate marketers. But the good news is that there are some productivity tips that you can use to train yourself to be more focused and to get more done. Hey, it's Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com, and I'm going to share 4 killer productivity tips so that you can manage life, get more done, and create the business of your dreams. Oh, and make sure to click the link at the top of the description for our #1 recommendation for making money online. Now, tip number 1, before your head hits the pillow at night, you should write down what you need to do the next day. Not what you want to do or what you could do, but what are your biggest priorities that you have in business and in life. Write them down. Now, I prefer a notebook or sticky note. Something physical for this is I actually find that I way too easily ignore any digital notes that I leave myself. But that might not be the case for you. You may find that digital notes work fine for you, and that's great. But this is going to help you in a couple ways. One is that as the next day starts, you're able to get right on task and knock out those priorities. But also, it sort of relieves some of the stress that you have as you lay your head down for bed at night, knowing exactly what you have to do and that you've got it covered, that you've got it written down so you won't forget tomorrow. The second tip is that you need to schedule work-life hours. Now, if you're a stay-at-home parent or have a job, this is really extra important for you in particular. You need to have your work hours blocked off on your calendar. Maybe that's 1 hour during nap time and 2 hours after the kids go to sleep, or 30 minutes during lunch at work and 3 hours when you get home after dinner at night. The more focus that you get in your business, you're also going to have to make sure that you schedule life or family time. So maybe the first couple hours after you get home is dedicated to playing with your kids. Whatever makes sense for you. But you want to make sure that you have dedicated time to nurture those relationships. Now, tip number 3 goes right along with tip number 2. Unplug and stay focused. When you have your designated family time, put your phone away in the other room and be fully present. Now, during work hours, you should do the same. Social media addiction has become a real thing in today's world. People actually experience a release of dopamine, the happiness chemical in your brain, from receiving notifications from social media. Now, this dopamine release easily creates an addiction to receiving those notifications, and a growing struggle for you to actually be able to unplug. But unplugging is completely necessary to be productive. It's estimated that only 2% of the world is effective at multitasking and rapidly switching between tasks. So don't assume this is you. Only 2% of the world can do this. So focus on one task at a time. Now, in order to do this, you need to remove yourself from all distractions. You need to put your phone on airplane mode or on silent and leave it in another room so that it's out of sight during your designated work time. You should also not have any email or social media notifications enabled on your computer. And don't have any extra tabs open in your browser. Only the ones should be open that you're required for that single task that you're working on. Especially no social media or email open. Switching between tasks can be shown to cost people as much as 40% of the productive time. So only do one thing at a time and remove distractions. Tip number 4 is to use time blocking for the specific tasks that you need to get done. So say you have a couple of hours to work in the evening and you need to create a piece of content, catch up on emails, and create tomorrow's social media post. Awesome. Okay, just Google timer and Google's timer will come up on your web browser. Now, remember, you're not going to have your phone. That's why you don't have a timer handy. Now, just set that timer for 60 minutes. Shut down everything else except for the one window that you need to work in to create that piece of content, be it Word or maybe an internet browser that has your blog up. Then simply get to work creating that piece of content. Now, when the timer goes off, reward yourself. Work to create the connection in your brain between staying focused and getting a treat. Think Pavlov's dogs. You probably heard about that back in school when he conditioned dogs to salivate just by ringing a bell. He did it by making the connection between ringing a bell and eating. And eventually, he didn't even have to feed the dogs. He could just ring the bell and they started to salivate. You want to condition yourself to stay focused so that you can get your treat, whatever that is for you. That could be a quick round of Candy Crush, maybe a quick walk around the block with your dog out in the sunshine, a soda, a piece of chocolate, whatever. Just something that you enjoy and also doesn't take too long. Then set a timer for 20 more minutes and do your social media posts. Focus and reward yourself afterwards. Then do the same thing for cleaning out your emails. Learn to leverage and really master these 4 tips and your productivity can go through the roof, allowing you to get more work done in less time, growing your business and having quality time with your family. Do you personally have any other productivity tips that have worked well for you? Please share. Now, don't forget to click the link at the top of the description for our #1 recommended affiliate program. please know that we are rooting for you. We are here to help you create the time freedom that you and your family deserve. So make sure to subscribe so that we can help you do that. If you're new to our channel, make sure to say hi so we can welcome you to the community. Again, this is Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com, and I'll see you soon.